I don't know what's going on with this lighting, but let me hurry up. Because I ain't got a whole lot of time. This story time is going to be a quick video on the worst date I've ever had with one of the nicest guys I've ever met. Let's just start off in the car. By the way, this video or this story time is going to have actual video footage of everything that I'm talking about in the video except for the end. The end is not in the video because for obvious reasons I was not in the mood to vlog by the end of this story. So let's start Tuesday. We're talking about painting and we were talking about, oh, this would be a great date. You know, he's going through some family suffering and that's his business, blah, blah, blah. So we don't see each other a lot. So when we do little cute stuff and it's so cute. And it was just so sweet. He's always so sweet. He's a little bit of an asshole, but he's really, you know, he's a really sweet guy. He's a really sweet guy. So let me tell you what happened. Text, and somehow the conversation turned into basically on Saturday, we were gonna have like a painting by the lake type of thing. Girl, when I read that message, he was like, yeah, but for real, you know, it's like he's scared to be like too mushy, whatever. You know, the macho, gotta be a man, but you know, I did want to go chill with you by the lake, some shit like that. You know how they gotta talk, cause it's like she or whatever. And in my mind, I don't already like glamorized painting by the lake, girl. I'm like, oh, I ain't never been painting by the lake before. I done been painting and I done been by the lake, but I ain't never been painting by the lake. Ooh, it's gonna be so much fun. I'm gonna be like, and this how you stroke, and this what you do. And you're like, over. And it just turned into this cute little flirty thing. Then you try to like put a little paint on my nose, something like that. I'm like, stop, don't put that on my nose, stupid. And then it just turned into some, come here. He chasing me around the leg and shit. And then we fall. Then I'm like, I done glamorized and just painting by the lake is like, so we're texting and you know, he's reminding me and I'm asking, what do I need to bring? He's like, oh, just bring yourself. I'm like, that's the perfect answer. Oh my God. And then I was like, well, I bring the paint and stuff. I do paint nights pretty often. I mean, I sketch every now and then. So I'm pretty good at this kind of stuff. So I was just like, oh yeah, I'll bring the paint and supplies and things. And I came up by my coin, girl. Y'all remember that scene in, was it Harlem Nights when he was in the safe and his air was real, real low. And he was like, that's how I am with my coin. I need, so if I don't, 2767. Okay, let's just take a minute. For my 2767.
Lord, it was a good 2767. And it had amazing possibilities. It could have been a couple of meals. It could have been some jojoba oil and mango butter for my lips because I have been waiting to get it. Could have been some gas, Lord, and some gum. Or it could have been a morning, you know, a little sandwich or something. Y'all know I like me a little morning sandwich every now and then. Y'all don't know, but I do. It could have been some spinach and some kale and some chicken breast, Lord. But it wasn't, but we just come. Jesus, thank you for that 2767.
Amen. So, I pull up. I got the supplies. I hop in the car. What's up? You ate yet? Nah, but I ain't gotta eat right now. You know what I'm saying? We could do the eating situation after we go painting by the lake. Because then eating is going to be all elbowed up and it's going to be so cute. And we're like, look, remember when you did that one stroke? And I was like, no, like this. We're driving to the lake. We have to go to the gas station because I forgot off. Mosquitoes love me. I don't know why, but they do. And I was just like, can we go to the BP so I can get some off? I hand him the money. He was like, nah, I really fuck with the shell. And I was like, whatever, battles and wars, we can go to the damn shell as long as somebody got some off, because I don't want to turn into a picnic for the goddamn mosquitoes that's going to ruin painting by the lake. And painting by the lake is the shit in my mind and it's been glorified and it needs to be perfect and mosquitoes are not in the vision. So get the off. I was like, okay, that's fine. Hands him the money while he parked the car on the side of the Shell gas station, right? He parked the car. I started vlogging. There you go.
I'm melting. It's hot.
Before that scene, I hand him my money because even though I know every time I'm with him, he got me, I never leave the house without my wallet. That's how I was raised. That's just that. Yes, it's really nice if, you know, he can afford to take you on all the dates and things like that. But especially with what I'm going through with this divorce situation that caught me, if it taught me one thing, always have your own, okay? So always keep me some money no matter when we go, except for one time, but he didn't know about that time. But God is good. Amen. I hand him the money. Homeboy take the money and let me show you how he did it. Cause I got a little change or whatever. I'm gonna take by, let me just try these $5. That's all I got. So he take the money. He take the money, he go like this. No. I'm wrong. It was an underhand. It came from under. It didn't come from down because that we wouldn't have made it to the lake if that's how he would have threw that money at me. It came from under. It was kind of like with a flick of the wrist. I'm gonna try to flick it. It's me by myself, but except for it wasn't that much money. It was more like 2 of these because I gave him 2 5s because I don't know how much the off is. So it was kind of like this. Just playing it back in my mind. I'm surprised we made it to the lake and I was like, battles, not wars. I said, okay. Don't throw no money at me unless I'm naked. He was like, head ass. Dead ass. Don't throw no money at me unless I'm naked. Okay, so then he comes back with no off. He said that, you know, the Shell lane had off. And I was like, okay, well, can we go to the BP? Because I'm thinking, you know, BP is probably gonna have a different, they're owned by the same people, but maybe they might have some off. That's one of those things that I would feel like needs to be in a convenience store. BP didn't have it. He comes out of the store. Now, since he went in BP, he took his phone off of the aux cord, so I put my phone on the aux cord and I turned the volume up. Had no idea how high the volume was. I didn't know how to work it because it's not my car. We're in his car. So he get back in the car or whatever, and I done hooked up my little phone. I'm playing SZA, cause I'm like, Painting by the Lake would sound something like this. Open your heart up, hoping I'll never find out that you're anyone else. Sounds like summertime, sounds like it's lit, sounds like yes, sounds like Painting by the Lake. A date to remember. He gets in the car, bruh. He gets in the car and he's like, bruh, can you turn that down to 50? And I'm sitting here like, who is bruh and what is this? Like, now there's an age difference between he and I. I'm older than him, but he doesn't carry himself like he's younger. I was like, you really gotta say it like that? Or something. I said something like that. Something slick like that is what I said. And he was like, bruh, I know my car, bruh. I know my car. Put it on 50 and then you turn this up. And I was like, okay. Click down. Boom, boom. Now it's on 50. So I was literally 2 clicks over 50 volume. And homie almost went into cardiac arrest in my eyes. Because I'm like, we're going Painting by the Lake. There is absolutely no hostility attached to Painting by the Lake. Why are you throwing money in your face and bruh at me? Like, are you trying to ruin Painting by the Lake for me? I decided to sit back, shut the hell up, because I'm done. And I've almost had it up to here. And we're not even anywhere near the lake. And now I'm starting to think, I'm going to be drowning him by the lake before I can even pull out a paintbrush, a cup with water. We ain't even going to make it. Painting by the Lake in my mind was, and he's just slowly putting his neck around Painting by the Lake, and he is killing it for me. So, we get to the lake. Okay, so before I continue, let it be known that I've been somewhere before. I've had, nice dates before. I've been treated nice before, so it's not like I was just willing to let everything slide just for the sake of going Painting by the Lake. you know, we've gone on a few dates before. He's always been extremely sweet. He's always opened the doors. He's always like, he never lets me pay for anything. And you know, to me, that's a true gentleman. It just shows that he was raised well, very well. And he's always so, he is considerate. So this isn't just like a, oh, this was our first date. This was like maybe our 5th or something date, 3rd, 4th date. I don't know how many. It's just we hang out and I consider all that dates. So he plans dates. He doesn't just text me randomly, oh, let's do something right now. He'll like ask me about my schedule, which is considerate. Oh, he's so considerate. He'll ask me about my schedule and then, oh, which day you want to do something? And then, okay, well, what do you want to do? Da, da, da. He's always asking me and I'm just like, go with the flow with the hell over it. I don't care. Just, I don't know, you know how when you like somebody, you just want to be by them. It don't have to be no grand extravagant stuff. It's just, you just want their company. So it's not that. I feel like I need to say that. Let me just get that out of the way now. This date threw me off so freaking much because I had this idea of painting by the lake because of how he was on the other dates. So he set an expectation for cute and just, oh, by the lake. And so we get to the lake. He's getting the stuff, you know, and he hands me the blanket. I don't know if he handed me the blanket. No, he didn't hand me the blanket. He was like, oh, I'll get the stuff. Go find a spot for us to set up. Those were my instructions. I have learned a lot about relationships. Sometimes you don't need to do every damn thing. That's why I keep saying battles, not wars. Meaning, I don't have to argue with him back and forth about the radio. I don't have to argue back and forth with him about the money because I'm aware that these things can be taken wrong, okay? It's just a matter of where you coming from with it. That's me choosing either I'm gonna argue about this or I'm gonna let it go because it's really not that big of a deal because I understand that this could be taken the wrong way. So I acted the latter, you know, hoping that he would follow the trend. No, he did not. He did not follow the trend of let it go and grow. He did not. Not today. Not today. So he asked me to, you know, find a place for the blanket. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, well, it's a little too hot over here. I'm, you know, checking the temperature and stuff. I step forward and I'm like, this too close to the lake. I don't want to be that close. What if the alligator just busts up out of there and then eat us? Or the alligator done ruined painting by the lake. So we're gonna back up a little bit. So they had like this, it's like a little theater thing. Well, he called it that. He called it that. Amphitheater. It was outside and it just was little, you know, stairs made out of the grass and the ground and stuff. You know what I mean? It was just stones and it looked like you could sit in between them. And I was like, nah, that's not enough width for what we're doing. We're gonna need some length and we're gonna need some width. So I found a big rectangular space perfectly up under this large tree of some sort. We're gonna call it big old oak tree in the back. Okay. So I'm stepping to the side, making sure that wherever I stand at, he know to put the blanket. So I'm following instructions. I put the blanket perfectly under the big oak tree with the perfect length and the perfect width because painting by the lake is going to be aesthetically exactly what I envisioned in my mind. So he comes back. He says, nah, not right here. Put it right here. No, silly, you asked me to do this. So I already found a spot. We're gonna be under this big old oak tree with the perfect shade and the perfect length and the perfect width. I don't already cased that joint. It's not enough length. I was like, nah. I was like, no, let's just go ahead and put it here. I mean, look, you know, there's space and stuff like that. And he was like, but see, I need something to sit my back on because I'm gonna be sitting up. So I was like, cool, you can sit right there. I'm gonna put everything right here. You can sit down there, but I'm telling you, this is exactly how I said it now. I said, you can sit down there if you want to, but I'm telling you, you're gonna be leaning forward. So sitting up, and I don't think that rock gonna help you, but if you want to stay down there, that's cool, but I'm gonna put the blanket right here. So, okay, cool, fine, and I'll just do it like this. Cool, he paints on the rock. He's painting. He ended up kind of leaning over like I said he would, and painting, laying down like I said he would. It's just like, oh, I don't want to paint that no more. Excuse me. He picks out a picture, which was almost identical to one that I sent him as an option prior to coming to paint by the lake. My coin though, like I was hurt, but I said, okay, cool, do what you want, but if you need any help, just let me know. I'm gonna paint a picture that we said we were gonna paint prior to coming to the lake because that's what I bought colors for. But cool. He getting on my nerves, but I'm letting it go. I turn on my music. He complained about that. Tell my music too loud. We outside. People walking by. They're like, oh, look, they're painting by the lake. It's so cute, guys. Look at what they're painting. Little babies coming up, you know, bending over, looking down. They're trying to figure out why they're not painting because kids love to paint. That's why I paint all the time with my kids. They love it. And I'm feeling real chosen right now. I'm feeling like, you know, he might be a little hood. I like that a lot. You need both. He needs to have both because you call it hood, but I call it well-versed in common sense. Like, that's all hood means. It's just, that's it. That's the difference. A lot of people are raised on one side and don't have that common sense to know that the world ain't always the shade it is with your little rose-colored glasses on. It's a little different. You know what I'm saying? You need both to be a well-composed person. You just do, in my opinion. I was irritated with him. He was acting like a jerk. You know, he didn't want to listen to any of me trying to help him with his painting. He was saying stuff like, I should have just watched Bob Boss, whatever, you know, the little white guy with the afro would be painting and stuff. And I'm just sitting here trying not to take it personal because low-key, I'm really, really passionate about art, okay? It just calms me. I look at things and I can't help but admire how much effort and just the artistry of art, period, in all ways, like with my YouTube channel, even with me taking pictures, because I've just gotten back into taking pictures and I really enjoy it. So it was personal to me and it's a little bit intimate for me too, because I've only done that with people that I really care about. And not a lot of people know that I do sketch and do paint, like for my house, you know, just for my house. And I'll consider putting stuff of mine in a gallery. So his comments, I started to take personal and I did not verbalize that until the end of the day. So I let it go and I've just decided he can act like a jerk and ruin painting by the lake for us, but he's not gonna ruin painting by the lake for me. I'm not gonna talk to him. He can just sit there, and it just got real quiet between us with playing music. You know, I mentioned, you don't have that much music on your phone because I done heard this song like 4 times. Like, I got a whole bunch of stuff on my phone. Let me play my phone. That's when the little comment about the music being too loud. And I was like, it's a volume control out here? Like, do people care if my music loud? Somebody gonna come tap me on the shoulder? Your volume is at 27, man. We need to turn it down. I was just like, huh? He was like, nah, bro. Do whatever you want. I had time to be petty in that second because I done got fed up. I'm snapping back. At one point, I said, this would be a great day if you would just shh. I told him the date would be great if he would just shut up. I was like, so done. I had not another damn, there was nothing left in me that said, chill out. Don't say that. Stop being so slick. The little angel and little devil, the little angel went to sleep. So I'm sitting here chilling with the devil on my shoulder, my version of myself. And she was like, tell that nigga to be quiet. Nigga, be quiet. That's what it turned into. I'm just telling y'all how I really reacted and how I really felt. So if anything, he could have taken it that I was being an ass in response to him being an ass. And it just turned out to be an ass day. Then out of nowhere, a dog comes up to us. So this dog just walked up to us and he keeps coming back over here. He's and not no little dog either. Chilling and just going around and I'm like, who dog is this? Like, when are you gonna come get your dog, right? And then dog comes up to us. Eventually he's sniffing stuff and he was wet. So it looked like the dog had went swimming by the, you know, he went swimming in the lake. The damn dog done jumped in the lake and came up to us and he looking like he our dog. People are just like, oh, they paint that lake with a dog. It looked real picturesque. And in my mind, I go, what? See what I'm talking about? So out of nowhere, dog disappears. Then the dog comes back with a damn stick. Stick over here. This dog brought a stick over here. And he's crying. Just throw it one time. Don't you throw it in the water. And I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, is this real life? Like, I felt like I was having just a nightmare of a dream. And then here comes this comedic relief in this dog in the craziest way ever. And the dog drops a stick by me. No, drops a stick by him, which was so interesting because it's almost as if God was trying to lighten the mood a little bit because it got tense. Maybe God was trying to save painting by the lake. I'm gonna say that. And the freaking dog drops a stick by him, and this asshole throws the stick in the water.
He's gonna come over here and shake the water off. You ain't shit. What if there's alligators in there? He got this dog out in the water, y'all. Oh my God. This is his first time swimming.
And I said to him, he's gonna jump in the lake and go get the stick, and then he's gonna come out and he's gonna shake and he's gonna get water on us.
Now you gotta keep playing with him. Don't you do that.
Don't, bruh.
Throw it somewhere else. Throw it further away, like across the street. He really went in the woods and got a stick. This was somebody's pet. You threw it. Oh. God damn it, buddy. He wants to play. I'm not throwing it because you're not my dog. He's a pretty... Oh, don't cry. He looks like he should be my dog, though. Oh, don't cry. Stop crying. Oh, don't cry. Look at him. Throw it. You gonna make me throw it? You gonna make me throw it for real? He's crying. My back's wet. Oh, he's looking at me like, you really gonna make him beg? Okay, see, buddy, now you fucking up. Okay. I will throw the stick. Wait.
And this dog is dirty. Dirty dog water on my back. The dog jumps in the lake, swims around for a little bit, gets the damn stick, brings the stick directly back to him. And I told him, I said, don't throw it. Initially, I said, don't throw the stick. Because if you throw the stick, then he's gonna be your dog, and then we gotta take him home. He's gonna be our dog because he's gonna start playing fetch with you if you throw the stick at this dog, because clearly he's used to playing fetch. So he, the dog starts crying. I was like, oh, throw the stick. The dog cried. I don't want the dog to cry, and I don't know the dog, but he's nice and he's friendly, and even though he's big and he's a little scary, if you don't know him like that, throw the damn stick. So he throw the stick in the water. Dog comes back, shake. Dog comes back, shakes the damn water, and I'm just like, I ain't even mad, because it's just at this point in my mind, painting by the lake got a little hope now. A little hope in the name of Buddy. I named him Buddy, and that pissed him off. Don't name that dog. Don't name it. Don't do that. I'm like, come here, Buddy. I made me a friend. So, Buddy, comes up to me and he wants me to throw the stick. I said, fuck it. Throw the stick. Buddy fast as hell. Now he like, man, let's go. This damn dog done ruined the date. And I was like, no, the dog did not ruin the date. You did. That's exactly what I said. But that was you. You ruined the date. Buddy doing us a favor. He's saving it. Buddy has it, depending on your response, Buddy can just make this the best date ever. That's, turned out, it started off bad, or but me and Buddy just gonna have fun and just with your little attitude, whatever you got going on. I know what he has going on, but I don't know. I don't know if he was just nervous or if he was just like extremely uncomfortable, because maybe that was something he never done before. And a lot of people are really weird about painting at first. It makes them feel like they have to be great at it, and if they're not great at it, it's going to be bad. And then they get sensitive about it too, because anything that you make, you're going to be sensitive about it because it's personal to you. It's like can I put what's in my head or what's right in front of me on this just like that? It can be intimidating to some people. I get it. And I asked him if he was uncomfortable. He said no. And then he kept acting like an ass. And you know, the dog comes and he's ready to go. So we get in the car and we leave because of Buddy.
Bro, go on, bro.
He's got paint on his nose
Bro,
now.
get away from me, bro.
Bro, he just wants you to throw the freaking stick.
Shit not that funny.
It is funny. He's gonna keep messing up the bag. This is my picture though. It looks so good on camera. Look at it. Don't it look good? And it's not even done. I didn't even take the boat or nothing. Okay, we can. He is like, okay, he gone now. He was trying to get in the car.
Who actually ended up being someone's dog, and as we were leaving him, Buddy tried to get in the car. She pulls up and she's just like, Astro! She was like, Astro, I've been looking for you. Astro goes off, brings her the damn stick, like, fine, since you back, let's play fetch. Like, Astro didn't break a stride. Astro. It was so funny. It was so funny and so cute. He was crying for us to play fetch with him. It was the best part of the date. Oh my God, I would have took Astro home if I had my own home, but I do not. So I definitely should not, and I did not because she came back. And I was thinking that Astro owner was black because he was so friendly with us. And I'm like, usually, you know, people dogs get a little racist just like him, but nah, Astro was cool. But yeah, that was the date. And I asked him to drop me off, and I told him we were on a date. And yeah, it was just like the worst date ever with one of the best guys I've ever met. And it was weird because he's always so sweet, and you know, he's just like really easy to be around. And it made me upset that he acted like that. And then afterwards, it didn't even get any better after that. And it just turned into a weird thing. And now we're not talking, but we are, but we're not. But I don't know. But that was Painting by the Lake.